Hi, nature lovers. Today we want to take a comprehensive look at the world of ducks. Ducks are one of nature's most fascinating and diverse avian groups, gracing nearly every continent and inhabiting various ecosystems, from freshwater ponds to coastal marshlands. Embark on a journey through the intriguing universe of ducks with this video, where you'll discover their diverse types, behaviors, habitats, diets, and crucial ecological functions. Whether you're a bird enthusiast, an ecologist, or simply someone who enjoys nature, there's something remarkable about these waterfowls that will capture your interest. The duck family. An overview. Ducks belong to the family Anatidae, which also includes swans and geese. They are classified into several subfamilies, with true ducks, subfamily Anatinae, being the most commonly recognized group. While duck is a general term, it encompasses many species with varying behaviors and appearances. They are smaller than swans and geese, and they typically have a shorter neck and a broad body shape with webbed feet. Types of ducks: dabbling, diving, and perching. Ducks can be categorized into three main types based on their feeding behavior and habitat preference. A. Dabbling ducks. Dabbling ducks are often seen tipping forward in the water, dabbling in shallow waters to forage on the surface or just below it. They feed primarily on plants, small fish, and insects. Notable species include the mallard, northern pintail, and the wood duck. Dabbling ducks are often found in ponds, marshes, and calm freshwater bodies. B. Diving ducks. Diving ducks, as the name implies, dive underwater to catch their food. Their diet consists of fish, crustaceans, and aquatic invertebrates. Common diving duck species are the canvasback, redhead, and scaup. These ducks are specialized for deeper waters and can remain underwater for extended periods. C. Perching ducks. Perching ducks, unlike dabbling or diving ducks, are notable for their skill in perching on trees or high surfaces. Species like the wood duck in North America and the mandarin duck in Asia have sharp claws that enable them to grip onto branches, allowing them to live and nest in forested wetlands. Physical characteristics: plumage, beaks, and feet. These waterfowls are known for their striking colors and unique patterns. They exhibit sexual dimorphism, with males typically having brighter colors to attract mates, while females have more subdued hues for camouflage. For example, the male mallard's vibrant green head and bright yellow bill contrast with the female's brownish tones. They have broad, flat bills adapted for their feeding habits. Dabbling ducks have specialized bill structures with lamellae, comb-like structures that help filter food from water. Webbed feet are a defining feature of ducks, enabling efficient swimming, while dabbling ducks have broader feet for stability in shallow waters. Diving ducks have more streamlined feet for propulsion underwater. Habitats and distribution. Ducks are extremely versatile and can be found on every continent except Antarctica. Their habitats exhibit wide variations, encompassing freshwater lakes, rivers, ponds, estuaries, coastal waters, and even forests. Some species, like the northern shoveler, are migratory and travel long distances between breeding and wintering grounds. In contrast, others, like the mallard, are more sedentary and can thrive in urban areas as well as natural habitats. Reproduction, social behavior, and lifespan. Duck reproduction is an interesting aspect of their life cycle, filled with unique behaviors, mating rituals, and survival strategies. The lifespan of ducks also varies depending on the species and environmental factors. Here's an in-depth look at duck reproduction and lifespan. During mating, ducks are known for their intricate courtship displays. Males perform elaborate displays, such as head bobbing, wing flapping, and vocalizations to attract mates. Ducks generally form seasonal pairs rather than lifelong bonds, except for a few species like the black-bellied whistling duck. Most duck species breed seasonally, usually in the spring or early summer. This timing allows ducklings to hatch when food is abundant and temperatures are warmer, increasing their chances of survival. They use vocalizations and body language to communicate. Males and females often have distinctive calls that serve different purposes, such as warning of predators or signaling readiness to mate. Many duck species migrate seasonally, sometimes covering thousands of miles between breeding and wintering habitats. The iconic V formation, often seen during migration, helps ducks conserve energy by reducing wind resistance. Ducks choose nesting sites that are well hidden and safe from predators. The nesting locations can vary based on the species, from ground nests near water to tree cavities, with examples being the wood duck and mandarin duck. Female ducks typically build the nest with materials like grass, twigs, and down feathers plucked from their own bodies. The down feathers provide insulation for the eggs. They lay a clutch of eggs that typically ranges from 5 to 12 eggs, although this number can vary by species. Females lay 1 egg per day until the clutch is complete. Once all eggs are laid, they begin incubating them, keeping them warm until hatching. The incubation period lasts about 25 to 30 days, depending on the species. During this time, the female is very protective of the nest, staying nearby and only leaving occasionally to feed. All the eggs usually hatch within a short time frame, often within hours of each other. Ducklings are precocial, meaning they are relatively mature and mobile shortly after hatching. Covered in soft down feathers and able to walk and swim almost immediately. After hatching, the female leads her ducklings to water, where they begin feeding on small insects and aquatic plants. While ducklings are capable of swimming right away, the mother continues to protect them from predators and teach them basic survival skills. Ducklings grow quickly and become independent within 6 to 10 weeks, depending on the species. They fledge or develop feathers for flight at about 6 to 8 weeks. After this, they gradually leave the mother and begin fending for themselves. Average lifespan. The lifespan of ducks varies widely, depending on the species, environmental conditions, and predation risks. In the wild, ducks generally have a lifespan of 5 to 10 years, though this can vary by species. For instance, mallards have an average lifespan of about 5 to 10 years in the wild, while wood ducks can live up to 10 to 15 years in ideal conditions. Ducks in captivity, such as those in wildlife sanctuaries or domestic environments, tend to live longer due to the absence of predators and regular food supply. Captive ducks can live up to 15 to 20 years or more, depending on their care and health. Diet and feeding habits. Ducks are omnivorous and have varied diets depending on their habitat and species. Typical foods include aquatic plants. Many dabbling ducks feed on leaves, seeds, and roots of water plants. Invertebrates. Small fish, snails, and insects form a part of the diet of diving ducks. Seeds and grains. Ducks in agricultural areas sometimes feed on crops, which can lead to conflicts with farmers. Interestingly, these birds adjust their diets seasonally, feeding on protein-rich foods like insects during breeding and plant-based foods during migration to build energy reserves. Ecological role of ducks. As both predators and prey, they help maintain the balance of aquatic life. Their feeding activities help control insect populations, spread seeds, and contribute to nutrient cycling in wetlands. They are also preyed upon by various animals, including foxes, raccoons, and large birds of prey, making them an essential link in the food web. Conservation status and challenges. Having seen the roles these water birds play in the ecosystem, it is very crucial that humans protect their existence. Many duck species face threats due to habitat loss, climate change, hunting, and pollution. Two of the most threatened duck species are the Madagascar pochard, which was rediscovered in the early 2000s after being thought extinct, and the Laysan duck, which is at risk due to predators and habitat modifications on the Hawaiian Islands. Everyone can play a role in duck conservation. Here are some practical ways. 1. Support wetland conservation. Wetlands are vital for duck populations, so contributing to conservation groups can have a significant impact. 2. Practice in ethical bird watching. Refrain from disturbing nesting ducks, particularly in breeding seasons, and view them from a considerate distance. 3. Reduce plastic use. Ducks can suffer from ingesting plastic waste in waterways. Reducing single-use plastics helps protect their habitat. Ducks in human traditions and legends. In human culture, these birds are commonly associated with traits like adaptability, loyalty, and playfulness. From childhood characters like Donald Duck to the role of ducks in folklore around the world, these birds have become beloved icons. In Asia, the mandarin duck symbolizes love and fidelity, often given as a wedding gift. In Western culture, ducks are also popular in hunting and cuisine, though attitudes have shifted towards conservation. Do you know the following interesting facts about ducks? Newly hatched ducklings imprint on the first moving object they see, often their mother. This behavior ensures they follow her closely for food and protection. Many ducks can sleep with one eye open and one half of their brain alert. This allows them to rest while remaining vigilant against predators. Some species, like the wood duck and mandarin duck, nest in tree cavities rather than ground sites. Ducklings must jump from heights shortly after hatching, an impressive feat for such small creatures. Here are some notable duck species from around the world. Northern pintail, wood duck, mandarin duck, mallard, American black duck, canvasback, redhead, scaup, green-winged teal, blue-winged teal, whistling ducks, northern shoveler, common eider, king eider, ruddy duck, harlequin duck, Laysan duck, spectacled eider, muscovy duck, gadwall, pochard, long-tailed duck, ring-necked duck, bufflehead, smew, Australian shelduck, Indian spot-billed duck, every species in the duck family Anatidae has distinct traits that are well suited to their habitat, adding to the amazing diversity within this group. If this video has affected you, we would appreciate a thumbs up and a subscription to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching.